I celebrated when my sister cut me out of her life. I want you to be my maid of honor, said my sister Jasmine. The demand came out of left field while we were getting snacks for the movie marathon we were about to have. I froze, jaw dropped. What? I demanded. Are you serious? You're getting married? Jasmine laughed joyfully. Yes, she said. I've been dating him for a few years now. We're ready to tie the knot. I frowned in confusion. Why haven't you introduced him to me before now? I asked. She got a funny look on her face before she shrugged. You'll have to wait till the wedding to see for yourself who my new husband is going to be. So will you be my maid of honor? I sighed and grumbled. Yes. She squealed loudly and threw her arms around my neck, squeezing tightly. Then she turned on the TV and started the first movie while I was wondering what the heck I just agreed to. As the day of the wedding drew closer, I had a million things I had to do. I had to contact the food caterer, the florist, and the preacher. I had to book the wedding venue, and I did everything I could to make the day perfect for my sister. One night, I was walking past my sister's room where she was having a sleepover with the bridesmaids, and I overheard my name. I paused at the bedroom door and pressed my ear against it. Are you going to tell her? One of the bridesmaids asked. Jasmine scoffed. Tell her that my husband is one of her exes? Heck no. I backed away from the door with my hand over my mouth, shocked. My sister is marrying one of my exes? But which one? Please don't be Ben. Anyone but him. Clearing my throat, I knocked on the door and heard them fall silent before Jasmine told me to come in. I plastered a smile on my face and headed inside the bedroom. What are you talking about? I asked, staring right at Jasmine. She paled slightly. I made sure to tell her with my look that I knew. I knew she was getting married to an ex. While the other girls were sleeping, I dragged Jasmine into the hallway. Who are you marrying? I seethed. Tell me. Jasmine rolled her eyes. You're turning this into a big deal. It's not that big of a deal. Who? I whisper yelled. Ben, she finally said. My heart dropped to my stomach as I stared at her. You know what Ben means to me? I whispered. You know how broken I was about the breakup you had to pick up the pieces. What the heck, Jasmine? My voice rose with every word until I was yelling at her. Calm down, Jasmine snapped. I shook my head. I won't be your maid of honor, I said calmly. Find someone else to stand beside you. I stormed to my bedroom and slammed the door shut behind me. Then I collapsed on my bed and started crying. The next day, Mom knocked on my door. I allowed her into my room and she sat down on the bed next to me. Jasmine told me to disinvite you from the wedding, she began. But I don't care what fight you might be in with your sister. I want you at the wedding and I'm sure Jasmine does too. So you're still coming, okay? I laughed coldly. I don't think either of us want me to attend the wedding, I answered. Sorry, but no. I think I'll sit this one out. Mom frowned and stood. You'll regret that for the rest of your life, she warned me. I don't think so. I shook my head. Mom left without another word. I tried calling my sister, but it rang twice and went to voicemail. So I tried texting, but the messages didn't go through. Did Jasmine seriously block me? This is what it took to get her to cut me out of her life. I grinned, then laughed, and once I started laughing, I couldn't stop. I stayed in my room for the rest of the day. Ignoring my parents begging me to come to the wedding, I refused to be a part of that. Jasmine and Ben ended up getting divorced, but when Jasmine came to me crying, I closed the door in her face. I refused to help someone who betrayed me in the worst way possible.